Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 6th of March. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have Genesis Minerals, Macquarie Group, Endeavour, Domino's Pizza and Pentanet. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you're getting the free newsletter, but our best recommendations come out on Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report, so please make sure you're getting that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is in portfolio management, so if you'd like to have an account managed by us, then please give me a call, and the advice here is general only. So we've got the daily chart here of Genesis. It's one that we've covered before. In the Dynamic Investor is a good opportunity. I mean, even in these videos, I think we looked at the breakout in October. So still trending extremely well. Now it looks like it's just consolidating. So we've got this sort of tightening range, sort of nice flat consolidation after that rally. So, I'd be treating this as a buying opportunity. You could run a tight stop here. Otherwise, just wait for the upside break. But at the moment, it looks like it should just resume the uptrend. Right, Macquarie, so looks still trading in a sideways range for now. Looked like it was going to try to get going again in January, but it's back in the range. So we need the lower end of that range. You'd potentially be looking at purchasing it here. I mean, if you look at a weekly chart, essentially what you've got is a sideways consolidation on top of this old high. So that's a bullish sign, and it's just a case of when this consolidation is over, it should rally higher. But again, if we look at the daily chart, if it breaks, breaking support here would be a short-term negative. Okay, Endeavour, if I move to the weekly, we could see it's been downtrending. So still in that long-term downtrend. Shorter term, on this daily chart, we could see that it tried to rally off the lows, but very quickly was sold back down on quite a bit of volume. So it's not a great sign. I think that after that, at best, it just continues to meander sideways, but it's still at risk of falling to new lows. Domino's. So look at the weekly. We've looked at this one before. It's just a downtrend, so no reason to be there. Even most recently on this daily chart, we could see it jump, rallied pretty heavily here in February, but that was it. Pretty much after that day or two, it was just getting sold off and on decent volumes as well. So this one at this point doesn't look like there's any reason for it to bounce. It should just continue to fall further. Okay, and 5GG, well, weekly chart still just sort of falling away. If we have a look at what's happened in the past several weeks, it jumped pretty heavily here in January on volume, but we could see that pretty much straight away that was an opportunity to be sold into. So when a stock's fallen a long way, you've got a lot of buyers that bought in at higher levels and they're just looking to get out. So that's still the case here. Almost given up all the gains, so not a great sign. If it had jumped and then at least had traded sideways, it would have indicated some good buying support, but there's still no buying support. And at this rate, it'll probably end up doing what it did a year ago here, which is just ease all the way back and just continue to slide away. Okay, well, that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through and we'll try to cover it next week for you.